Welcome to how to find the settings on your digital SLR camera with capturing true motion. My name is Val Westover. Let's find the settings on the Canon 40D. Here are the settings you need to know in order to have more control of your camera and your photography. Camera modes, ISO, aperture, shutter speed, metering mode, white balance, focus mode, autofocus point selection, drive mode, histogram, exposure compensation, flash exposure compensation, and auto exposure lock. Choose an exposure mode by turning the mode dial. The exposure mode selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To have more control of your exposure, select a more advanced mode, such as program, aperture priority, shutter priority, or full manual mode. To change the ISO, push the ISO button, then adjust the main dial. Your ISO selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose an aperture, turn the mode dial and select Program or Aperture Priority mode, then adjust the main dial. Your f-number aperture selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose an aperture in manual mode, turn the quick controlled dial. Your f-number aperture selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose a shutter speed, turn the mode dial and select shutter priority or manual mode. Then adjust the main dial. Your shutter speed selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose a metering mode, push the metering mode button, then adjust the main dial to select the desired metering mode. Your metering selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose white balance, push the WB button, then turn the quick control dial to select your desired white balance. Your white balance selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose an autofocus mode, push the AF button, then adjust the main dial to select your desired autofocus mode. The autofocus selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To choose an autofocus area mode, push the autofocus area button, then adjust the main dial or the quick control dial to select your desired autofocus area mode. Your autofocus area mode selection can be seen in the viewfinder or the LCD panel. To choose a drive mode, push the drive mode button, then adjust the quick control dial to select your desired drive mode. Your drive mode selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To access the histogram, push the play button to access an image, then push the info button until the histogram is displayed. The histogram can be viewed in the monitor. In program mode, aperture priority, or shutter priority mode, the camera is in charge of achieving a correct exposure. If you intentionally want to over or underexpose your image, you can do so by first unlocking the quick control dial, then adjust the quick control dial. Your exposure compensation selection can be seen in the LCD panel. If you want to power your flash up or down to increase or reduce flash output, you can do so. First unlock the quick control dial. Now push the flash exposure compensation button. Then turn the quick control dial to select the desired flash exposure compensation. Your flash exposure compensation selection can be seen in the LCD panel. To lock the camera settings while in program mode, aperture priority, or shutter priority mode, you can do so by pushing the AE lock button. Your camera will be locked, your settings won't move on you, and an AE indicator will appear in the viewfinder.